The Bible tells us that children are a blessing from the Lord. Their smiling faces, their playful spirits, their trusting nature, and their forgiving heart make them so special. According to one estimate, about 4 billion children will be born between 2000 and 2025. Currently, there are nearly 1.5 billion children who are under the age of 15 living in the less developed nations. For many of these children, life is difficult. It's estimated that 35% of these children will grow up illiterate, and most will be poor and malnourished. There are an estimated 100 million children who live all or a majority of their lives on the streets. And out of the world's 21 million refugees, over 10 million are children. AIDS has taken its toll on children also. In Africa, nearly 8 million children have been orphaned and at least 1 million are infected. 6 young people are infected with the AIDS virus every minute. Jesus loved children and wanted them to come to Him. He wanted them to be cared for and loved. He wanted them to have a mother and a father. Unfortunately, we're not living in a perfect world. Many children do not even have one parent. These orphans, or double orphans as they're called in Africa, are vulnerable, unloved, and without protection.
My name is Rachel Piri. I'm 14 years old and I'm a double orphan. I lost my dad when I was a young girl. And I grew up when I was 8 years. My mom died and I felt heartbroken. And after that, Bishop Ntalo took me here to live with him. And he took care of me.
My name is Mary Maria and I'm 12 years old. I've been an orphan since I was 4 years old. I'd like to thank God for providing my mother and my uncle and my sister. She has been taking care of us, and she has been giving us the things that we need.
If the Bible speaks about helping anyone, it speaks about helping the orphan. The Apostle James tells us that helping the orphan is pure religion and encourages every Christian to be involved in some way. Gospelink has a way to help the orphans. If you're familiar with Gospelink, you know our main focus is on helping national preachers to advance the gospel in their areas, to disciple new converts, and to establish churches. But what you might not know is that many of these preachers have taken on the responsibility of assisting orphans as well as their families. Sometimes they start orphanages or feeding centers at their churches. But hundreds of these preachers adopt the orphans, bring them into their homes, and treat them as their own children. Though their finances are already stretched to the limits, they do this good work with no financial benefit. They do it because there's a need. They do it because it's the right thing to do. It's the compassionate thing. It's pure religion. Gospelink's orphan sponsorship program is unique in 2 ways. Each child assisted is a double orphan, having neither a father nor a mother. Each orphan is living in the home of a currently sponsored Gospelink preacher who was already caring for this child before sponsorship assistance was even a consideration. This will ensure a caring Christian environment. The orphan will grow up in a home surrounded by love.
My name is Joyce Mawerela. I'm 15 years old. I have been an orphan since many years. And with your sponsorship, I will be able to finish my education and be someone in life.
My name is Mike Chileshe. I've been orphan since 1999 with my 2 sisters. I need a sponsor to take care for us.
My dad was the first one to die. It was so bad when my father died. The house where I was living, it was uncompleted. But Mom tried by all means to do everything she could to take care of everyone in my family. On the 7th of May, she was very sick. She got sick of malaria. She died in UTH hospital. And it hurt so much. to lose a mother. I felt abandoned when my mother died. I asked God, where will I go? Why did He have to take away my mom when she was the only one I had at that moment? It's not a common thing here in Zambia where you find somebody who's not your relative to take care of you. I really appreciate so much for they have taken care of me from the time mother died. And as an orphan, I'm really asking for help that you could do whatever you can to help orphans. Not only me, but others out there.
The cost of sponsoring an orphan monthly is $30, a mere $1 a day. Of this total, $24 is allotted to the orphan's care, while the remaining $6 is used for accountability expenses. The orphans' funds will be used to help with their food, clothing, shelter, medical care, education, and spiritual training. Sponsors will receive a customized profile on the orphan they're assisting and the family that cares for them. They'll also receive customized prayer cards, which will help sponsors remember to pray for their child. In addition, sponsors will receive a letter from their orphan child every quarter. If needed, the preacher's spouse or one of the older children may help the orphan with this letter. Sponsors will receive a quarterly report from the national preacher also. This will help them to keep up with the rest of the family and the ministry work which is being accomplished. And of course, sponsors may write their orphan child or exchange photographs as they're able. Can you help one of these orphan children? Your kindness, generosity, prayers, and love will make such a difference in their lives. If you'd like to be involved in Gospelink's orphan sponsorship program and help one of these children with the monthly assistance they desperately need, please call us at 434-485-7007 or visit our website at gospelink.org.